Hello.
Hi Push and welcome back from the UK. It's great to get the energetic and spirited Push back in India to spread the message of fair trade here.
And you are?
I'm Abishek Jani and I'm part of the Fair Trade India team in Bangalore, heart of Bangalore. We're in the Fair Trade office. Fair Trade India was established to initiate a consumer movement here so that we are able to make a difference to the lives of the small and marginal farmers.
How many farmers do you deal with?
We're working with about 50 to 60,000 farmers and about 60,000 tea plantation workers in India. So roughly about 1.39 lakh people, 139,000 producers which are fair trade certified in India.
And if there's an ambition for one, then next year, how many more people you would like to reach?
Well, we want to double that number at the fastest pace that we can, and we want the Indian consumers to start playing a bigger role in it. Of course, the global consumers and markets have supported the fair trade movement from Europe where it all started, and they played a big role. In fact, even now, millions of euros worth of fair trade premium is being generated for farmers in India, and the farmers are having a transformative impact on their lives. The premiums are having a transformative impact for the farmers. But, as opposed to thousands of kilometers away, we now have an opportunity for consumers in urban India who are just a few hundreds of kilometers away to start thinking and caring for the farmers and making that difference through the choices they make.
You supported Push, that's me, from my walk from Pondicherry to Ooty, from across the sea to the plains and the mountains. And then you asking me to support the fair trade town in India. Historically, this will be the first time. Why do you want to do that?
Yeah, Push, as he says, man with the crazy hair and even crazier ideas, has been a galvanizing force on the grassroots level, getting consumers and people really understanding the concept of fair trade, understanding the crisis that the farmers in India are facing and how fair trade can be a part of that solution. And so his walk actually was riveting. It really kind of captured the imagination of a big segment of the population here, not only in Pondicherry and Kotagiri, but across India. And that was fantastic in the context of getting new people not only exposed to the idea of fair trade, but also thinking about participating in that. So we had, as a result of his work, one of the towns, Kotagiri, deciding to go fair trade down as well. And that's important because it has to be a grassroots movement. Fair trade all over the world has been a grassroots movement. And Push has been a galvanizing factor in inspiring the grassroots, to inspiring people, ordinary people, that through their choices they're able to make a difference. And we really hope that this towns movement develops to its full potential.
And does it complement your main strategy?
Very much so. The towns movement, while fair trade's work is convincing businesses, convincing retailers to source more ethical raw material from farmers on better terms, one aspect of our work is also to obviously create some awareness and engagement with the grassroots consumers. So from that perspective, the towns movement, and especially Push's work in that, is instrumental in getting that consumer engagement up, in getting that participation up, and then linking that with the fair trade choices, which you can see in front of you, the great famous fair trade pepper coming from the Malabar coast, the fair trade rice, fair trade green tea, and the biggest story that we've got in the last 2-3 months, our first national brand, Paper Boat, deciding to go fair trade. It's right there with a product called a chicky. So this is like a peanut brittle, but the Indian version of that, and the Indian peanut farmers getting a fair trade premium. So finally, they're not getting paid peanuts for their peanuts.
Thank you. That's good. I'll just do this.
Is the light okay or is it?